Menu narration option is set tough.
Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. Heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Texas offense will take the field first. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense.
Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Scrambling away. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a start by this defense. That is exactly what you need, man. They've been a little bit hit or miss. They've been a little bit up and down. But to start the game on a high note, get the good mojo going, great start for this defense.
Makes the grab. It's Cherry. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. Really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
DKR heating up and trying to make nowhere to go. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And that's kind of a kick to the gut because you think, oh, how can I get this game started conservatively, not turn the ball over, get the positive momentum, get that.
Going for the big play. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
You know, as a quarterback in college football, if you just play one play at a time and do your job, the stats are going to come, the wins are going to come. Here we are late in the year. With that last completion, he's now surpassed 4,000 yards passing on the year.
Into the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. And the Longhorns trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Longhorns! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They're bellowing out Texas fight right now as the Horns are ready after that touchdown drive.
And what a great way to start. Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early, that burnt orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands. And the rest of the game, the defense, the special team, everybody feeds off their great energy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt. You cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They've got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Wants to fire on second down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
The offense just set themselves up in a bad situation on this one. Second and third and long, there was not a lot of guesswork. Defense knows they're throwing the football, and you could tell in that pass rush, man, they were coming.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it in the middle. It's Barmore. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. I wonder a lot of times why teams don't run this route more often. It's an impossible matchup for the defense.
Linebacker.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, when you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Unloads it left. He's got him this time. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it and still on his feet. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Texas! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. So Missouri will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
The Longhorns will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and take it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man across the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try to get the first through the air. Takes the easy completion. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. The first punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. It's complete to the left. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. It's complete to the right. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. They've really got this offense humming. Just the fourth play of the drive, and it's first and goal. Trying to find the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Longhorn!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he's going to try to return this one. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory.
Oof, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
To the air on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. Defensive holding, an automatic first down for this offense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll leave it with him. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers line up, trying to move the stick.
What's up? After I'm done my game, I get on. All I do on there is get beat. Who ye on there? I didn't know who he was on there. Nobody would ever pick that nigga. Oh, my nigga's ass on there, man. That's why I don't like playing that shit. Who? She the exception. And he not nice. Tank's just, well, the items just support him by it being magical and all that shit. He could build whatever. That don't make him nice. Niggas walk around here with crit gabs and shit. That don't make niggas nice. The game just dumb. Fuck them niggas. I'm third now. I'm 30 now. I'm old and bitter. Nah, not allowed to do that. Mm-mm. 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 That no. Every every saver got to be your saver. Good times and the bad. Have you ever had to kill your own daughter? No, her daughter choice first. I broke bread with all of them niggas. Broke bread with all of them niggas. Talks of betrayal against my king? Nah, not having it. Ain't about the Game of Thrones, my king, bitch. So I'd be having secret talks at the round table. Yup, these the ones plotting to usurp you right here. They said your Excaliburs ain't hitting like they used to. I'm a day one. Niggas. Alright, niggas trying to take a bitch, her kingdom, her family. I seen them. Those heathens right there. None of that. Charlatans. That's what may say we're different. The only one with integrity. And the time a niggas not have integrity. Do them like they did Gene. Burn that bitch at the stake. That's not what it said. That bit was whispering sweet nothings, man. One of the realest Shiro we ever seen, boy. Like I said, I lost my fucking servant. I'ma be the servant, bitch. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. That's not how that went. First of all, my nigga was a conqueror. My nigga was a conqueror. Sable was just a king looking out for her people. My nigga was going planet to planet offing niggas. And he been getting outdone by this low bred, lower class monkey. Sable wasn't getting outdone by no peasants. She was king. She's shown nothing but class integrity the entire time we've seen. To make that decision right there, blasphemy. Going to Krillin barbecue nights and shit. My nigga looked in the mirror and said, "Nigga, this ain't me." That nigga ain't listen to a single order Bobbity gave. That nigga ain't listen to a single. Yeah, give me the juice. That was it. Give me the juice. You got Majin Buu out of this. That's about it. My nigga wanted the juice, like you said, and he got the juice. He beat the piss out that nigga too. Walls was clean, not a speck of dust in there. She died bitter, but she not a bitter person. That is what she wanted. The way you go about doing that though is important to her. She not gonna do it underhandedly. She gonna do it straight up with integrity, and you know that. She, we seen the helmet come off. She still looked miserable. She looked like she did. She look happy? No, she did not. She looked like, what has become of me? Shira would have never looked her in the eyes and told her to do that. Shira a real stand up nigga. He wouldn't have did her that. He'd have never do that. He wouldn't do that. They did not. They different people. They different people. They different people. They literally different people. Somebody that never gave in to temptation versus somebody that never gave a fuck originally. You dig? Him relapsing and going back to his ways, you can't say that ain't expected. Now her, she's been perfect stand up citizen this entire time, and now all of a sudden she's gonna give in this route. Come on, come on, come on, come on. She the same person that looked at Alexander the Great and looked at Gilgamesh and said, "Fuck y'all, I got integrity." You dig? That same person, and they laughed in her face. If I'm cut from that cloth, that's what I do. I didn't I didn't I I didn't get here by being that nigga. Got here by having integrity. That's different. You're a different person. Gone is mentally unstable. And he's a child. He's fucking 12. Robert, he's 12. That nigga making a fucked up decision makes sense. Nigga not grown. Nigga 12. They been killing niggas this whole time. With every nigga they fight, he got more and more fucked up. We seen that. Killer kept side-eyeing this nigga like, niggas, you good? You dig? Who? He, he kept telling my nigga he wouldn't understand. And my nigga done killed more niggas than anybody. He do understand. He act like Katie's fucking daddy or something. You see, that's his problem. He got father issues, and that's his problem. Nigga ain't even cry when he see his dad. Nigga.
disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Turning it on. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off.
That big gonna say 35.
Shakes off the defender. And that penetration left him nowhere to go. Dodged a couple, but he's knocked down for a loss. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass on second down. Got a man. And they run it.
Serena's just practice.
Patching these down at the 5. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the numbers these
Saying
guys
giant
have
support
a
here.
chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll run it on first and goal.
Bruh.
This one will be
Oh.
scripted, no doubt.
And you got to
Duh.
love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays.
My
And
nigga
this
was
is
a
a game
rootless
where you need
warrior.
an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. Defense
That
stays
nigga
with
was
it.
a rootless warrior.
That's hard to swallow. Just you're in scoring position. You got to set up perfectly inside the 5-yard line. Everything looks
Twice.
good. You can't fumble the football. You've got to take care of it. Man, what a missed opportunity for this offense.
Squeezes ahead for a couple and then nearly
He was
breaks
a
the tackle.
child.
Picks up 3
Also.
yards on that last play.
Like you keep leaving that part out. Nigga was a child. This nigga learned over time what he was doing. That when growing up, that nigga thought being a fucking Viking was the shit, just like all the little jits. You dig? Nigga was bad.
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
2 straight drives ending in fumbles now.
He jumped off the porch at the age of 8. Like,
Schematic that has to change. Defense, you got to get back to fundamentals. 5 points of pressure and prioritize what
and
you're doing
then
on
as he grew up and wisened up, he realized that ain't the move.
Great day. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Nah, you can't say that.
Second down. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions.
He was about to kill Morale.
Who goes off the
Morale
field
wasn't
after
even
that
an
big play?
enemy.
He did not have much time getting hit as he's
The
trying to
nigga
get
with the
back on his feet.
the old man with the pipe. Killer had to put his hand on the shoulder like, look, nigga, you charging that up for this whole app you've been charging this damn rock, nigga, chill, you dig?
Finding the rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, we're still letting him go. Back from the first down. Sets it up near the 45-yard line.
Football works quickly on a new set of downs. Shot for the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Man down on the
Nigga
plays, and they'll take a
wildin'.
break to let him be
nigga for like 2 weeks, Robert. Like, he knew that nigga for like 2 weeks. This nigga crashing out over a nigga he knew 2 weeks, man. I ain't never seen no shit like that. Like, fix him like he a fucking action figure, bitch. That's exactly what he was when she got done, an action figure. Who the fuck this 12-year-old think he talking to? That's what I would have been like, you dig? Poof wasn't. Poof was like, bitch, I'll try you, bitch. Lucky Poof had other shit to deal with. The fucking 12-year-old kid got the whole kingdom in check, man. Fuck no. Over a nigga he knew 2 weeks, Murray. The arc just started. He crashing out over this nigga. That don't mean every grown adult I know for 2 weeks my father. You dig? Like, talking about Jiraiya? Oh, Aruka? Aruka raised the nigga. No, man. Aruka raised that nigga, man. Didn't know that. Man, get the fuck out of here. That nigga had a nice, loving, happy home. You dig? Go! No, man. That nigga had a nice, happy home. That nigga wouldn't want for nothing. Nigga was a child, too. Well, come to find out, that wasn't really that nigga nature. He was still a little boy on the inside that Deku tried to save. Yeah, nigga, don't bring that shit up. Don't bring that shit up. That shit was ass. He was not. 4 Eps. Man, come on, man. No, man. No, bro. No, bro. No. Nah, nah. Deco in the final season did his thing. I never talked down on that. But come on, man. Nigga wasn't no vigilante. He wasn't no vigilante. Hardest decision that nigga had to make was taking pork cutlets from All Might. Matter of fact, that nigga ain't had no father in his life. That nigga turned out alright. We ain't see that nigga for 7 seasons, nigga. That's not that nigga daddy. That's not that nigga daddy. That's not that nigga daddy. That nigga daddy said he was going overseas on a business trip and never came home. That is not your fault. That nigga, that nigga, that nigga had a single parent household. The only nigga that should have had issues was Todoroki, and that nigga was chilling. That nigga grew up in a dysfunctional home and came out alright. You dig? That's respectable. That's commendable. That nigga can't be redeemed. That nigga can't be redeemed. Damn. Nigga, did they hurt my receiver? I think they did. Brazil. No, Lord.